The man bit off a piece of plant root and put it in his mouth. The taste was surprisingly good. He bent down and tried the grass under his feet. It tasted just as good. It felt like everything on this island had turned into food. He slowed his steps and moved deeper into the island. A sudden sound caught his attention. The pond was packed with meerkats. They all raised their heads and stared at him at the same time, even though he stood in front of them like a wall. None of the small animals tried to attack. He had no intention of disturbing them either. He just wanted to take a proper bath. After calming the meerkats down, he jumped into the water. A long mist sense of comfort wrapped around him. He stayed in the water longer than planned before getting out. Just as he was about to rest, a tiger appeared. It was quietly feeding not far away. Strangely, the meerkats showed no reaction to their natural predator. Watching the tiger eat so calmly almost made him laugh, but at night, everything changed. The meerkats suddenly panicked and scattered in all directions. Before he could figure out what was happening, even the tiger fled back toward the boat in panic, as if something was chasing it. Soon after, the meerkats climbed back into the trees one by one, just looking for places to sleep. But then something truly strange happened. A blinding light appeared in the pond. Dead fish floated to the surface one after another. What made his skin crawl was that the fish looked like they had been corroded from the inside, leaving only white skeletons behind. He stood there, unable to understand anything happening in front of him. The tiger curled up on the boat and refused to move, clearly unwilling to ever step back onto this island again. From a distance, the island's outline even looked like a human body lying down. He picked a strange flower from a tree and broke it open. Inside was a human tooth. He no longer dared to think further. This was an island that devoured living things. He had to leave immediately. At dawn, he started loading food onto the boat. He filled it with roots, and even brought hundreds of meerkats on board, enough to last him and the tiger for a long time. The boat drifted farther and farther away. The island was never seen again after that. During the voyage, food slowly ran out day by day. The tiger began jumping into the sea to hunt, but it was not good at swimming. It always came back empty-handed. He laughed when he saw how helpless it looked. But suddenly the tiger turned and swam toward him. He reacted instantly and rushed back onto the boat. Luckily, there was a fishing net on board. He dropped in some food scraps. Soon he caught a large fish. The fish was so big he could not handle it alone. He had to knock it unconscious with a stone hammer. Tears in his eyes, he whispered an apology to it. He did not want to take any life, but there was no other way to survive. He pushed the fish toward the tiger. He was afraid the starving tiger might see him as the next. Sometimes luck was on their side. When flying fish migrated in massive groups, they fell directly onto the boat, so many that they almost buried everything. He covered his head and tried to avoid them, while the tiger barely reacted, just kept swallowing them one after another. It was the first real full meal they had since drifting. No one knew how long they had been at sea. Finally, the outline of land appeared ahead. After the lifeboat was pulled ashore, the tiger stepped down slowly. Skinny and exhausted, it stretched its body, then walked into the forest, without ever looking back. He wished it would glance at him one last time, but it never did. Hours later, fishermen found him. He was crying uncontrollably, not because he was finally saved, but because the tiger had left, without ever turning back.